Welcome, Capricorn, to your end of the month, beginning of the month reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you at the end of the month, going straight into the new year. Okay, so this reading will take place from today until about January 4th, I would say, the 4th or the 5th. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Wrapping up the old year, going straight into the new year. Best message for Capricorn, please. What they are thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding them. You're just saying you are on track. Nice. Saying whatever you're doing, you are on track. Headed in the right direction. So clarifying on the right track. On the right track for the transformation. Nice. So having this transformation and getting on the right track over here, just make sure that you are moving forward and getting rid of any blockages that you have left from 2021, right? This way it will fall, all those blockages will start to fall away and you can finally transform and really transform on this path that you're already on, right? So when you're leaving behind all of that energy that's no longer needed from the last year, you can move right into the new year with all kinds of good things. Just look at all the patterns. I don't know. There's a lot of patterns going on. I see a lot of patterns, a lot of transitions, a lot of conscious vibrations going on around you. I see all of this stuff going on. It's almost like I'm leaving the storm behind so that I can build all this new energy. So being on track is a very good thing. And making sure that you're leaving a lot of that discomfort in the past. Don't bring it with you into the new year. That would be kind of closing up and sewing up all the loose ends at the end of the month to really move into this new year. See, he's got his bag over here. It's like he's on track. He knows where he's going. Okay, packing a new suitcase full of good things. Okay, so getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Yeah, like it said, make sure that you're releasing anything that is not needed for this new year, not wanting to bring in the New Year's with any kind of dread or any dissatisfaction. With the Master Artesian upside down, it's saying that there was something going on. You could have lost your job or wanting to start a new job. Things in that career area were not doing so wonderful for you. With the Buddha Prepares coming out with the 13, saying this transformation is going to take place as soon as you become very peaceful and have a very peaceful state of mind. And it shows that you're trying to get there. With the waterfall upside down, it's saying it's just that there's certain energies that are still left that you are still carrying right now, and you really need to throw that away because it's not going to be very helpful. With the Master Artesian in reverse, it says you're looking for that prosperity and that abundance. It's like you're on there, you're from the past. It's like you're kind of moving into this place of where prosperity is going to be. You know exactly where you want to be, and it is saying you're on the right track. It's just that these negative energies that you're holding on to are kind of holding you back a little bit. Okay, so definitely beautiful. Okay, so definitely want to clearing the way over here of anything. With the Eight of Keys with that prosperity of that imprint sitting on top of it, it is talking about, a period of time that you can build this reputation, take advantage of the opportunities. And it's saying, I was trying to take advantage of these opportunities to get to this prosperity. Putting yourself first out there and letting yourself improve. So it is showing this improvement at how you are getting back on track. So it's very good. It just feels like there is little things here and there that are kind of like let's say little strings hanging from the sweater kind of situation. With the waterfall over here going straight there, now at least we know how you're getting on track. You're actually trying to change the energy from the past to the near future. which was now the present, but there it is. It's like you're holding on to this, so it's almost like the transformation is not 100% complete. There could be so much more. You just have to take the initiative to go ahead and resolve those problems and heal from those issues. They could be issues of love. Someone could have hurt you, but yet after getting through all of this negative energy and this stuff that you're holding on tightly to, comes a great blessing. It's going to allow you to patiently plan and be able to actually plant more seeds, right? And being able to get to the places you want to be. But there does feel like there is this sadness, this disconnect from self, even though you're on the right track. It's just energy, guys. It's just energy that you're holding on to. Make sure that it could be from this Gemini. I have Gemini twice. So maybe this Gemini or this Taurus really did hurt you. And it does feel like you really do need to get rid of that. It doesn't matter if it's a boss. It doesn't matter if it's, an old, from an old job. Maybe it was a really good job that you really loved, because we have the Master Artisan over here. With the Ace of Wands upside down, it's almost like you're not waving the white flag to yourself about the situation, but there's so much more. And you're on the right track to become the emperor that you are. Stability is at your hands. Yeah. As soon as you give it to yourself. But you have to be more supportive of wanting to really move into a certain situation. But by doing so, you have to kind of get rid of those negative thoughts that kind of keep you, saying maybe I can't find somebody that, that loves me or love me as much as them, or especially if you're divorced or widowed, or a job as good as that was, and I can't believe they let me go for whatever reasons. Nine of Coins. Yeah, it says that there is a lot of self-deserved rewards coming at you. Just get ready to allow the transformation to take place within yourself and within this area. Yeah, where it feels like there's no victory, there's actually a reward coming. Wow. So just release that so that you can feel fresh and brand new. Once the Buddha prepares over here in the near future, which is probably about the 10th or so of January, it's going to feel a little more peaceful. As soon as you start removing kind of all these negative energies and saying, you know what, now that I'm in the new year, I can kind of look back and perceive what happened over there. I would like to have something better here, starting a New Year's resolution. And this is where you can really start meditating on the situation, really getting yourself grounded, getting into your higher spot, and really making kind of this safe bubble zone of meditation for yourself. And it is good, though, because it's bringing you to this place where you can place all your good energy and start really feeling good about the new year and good about yourself. Really giving back that self-love. And the self-love really is getting rid of the negative energies that no longer serve you. Your higher self says that, those are learning lessons. We don't need to carry those on forever. We need to heal and release. So as you're healing and releasing, you can start planning as well. With the Queen of Wands, it's going to encourage you, and it's going to bring back this big, huge spark of desire and vitality within yourself. And we really see that, and then you're going to start getting this support. Wow. And it's the support from yourself. Love that. Supporting yourself in new ways. Giving back to yourself. Not being as cold and harsh to yourself of maybe this, I should have done this and I should have done that. And maybe if it would have went this way, that way. Woulda, coulda, shoulda aren't going to do anything for you. So it's going to get rid of all the worry and discontent. Really bringing back the peace for yourself. It could also make you hide out a little bit. You might kind of be missing an action from other people for a while as you're doing so. Trying to get back to a place that you want, making a New Year's resolution, doing things for yourself, reflecting on the rewards that you're going to make for yourself. Beautiful Capricorn card coming out. Wow. And really working hard towards your dreams and letting go of that cup that you are holding on to, and looking at other cups that you can have. Looking and admiring a different cup. Yeah. Yeah, any kind of guilt or shame or anything that you could have been holding on to, that's for some of you, is all going to go away. And that would have been the woulda, coulda, shouldas. If I would have done this or would have known that, or maybe it's, don't worry about any of that. You start going for the new cup for yourself. This is a journey that we're on. This is life. If we woulda, coulda, shoulda changed the past, then we wouldn't be who we are because there would be no learning lessons to live. You can't grow that way, right? Think about it. If you had a time machine and you went back and fixed everything, what did you learn? Because you had a time machine and you can go back and fix everything, what's that going to make the future? It's going to make you dull, lifeless, never learning a lesson. The whole journey is about learning lessons and growing. And that's exactly what you're doing. And you're going to find the promise of the overall promise, and it's going to bring in that transformation. Because you're already on track, you just need to push forward really strong. And this brings in that promise that you need. A promise that you may have made to yourself from the past, that you thought maybe was lost. And maybe that's why a little bit of the hermiting is, you know what, this past piece that I wanted to go for, I let go because of this and that and the other. That's where I should be. So returning to an old thought that you know was actually a good thing, or an old way of being that had growth, it was a good path, but you let it slip away. Now those are good ones. Those are stepping stones. Life has stepping stones. We have two different kinds of paths of stepping stones. One's where it says, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, went to college, and I never did it. Maybe that's what you're going to do. Say, you know what, I had this thought of going to college in the past, I think I'm going to go do that. Now that's a good thing. But then you have the past that brings only pain. And dwelling in that place brings us nowhere. And then those stepping stones are no good, right? We go back to doing anything that harms us. But this isn't that. This is the promise from the past that says, you know what, maybe I'll go do this. You know, I always wanted to start a hobby over here. I think I'm going to start that this year. Those are good dreams, because those are dreams. Those are past memories and dreams of things that actually can bring great things. And that's exactly what you're going to be nostalgic about, because you're going to say, all of this over here, it's no good. You know what? I'm going to go do something that I always wanted to do. Something that I've always dreamt of doing. And this is going to bring the sun, and it's going to bring that cycle change. And here comes that transformation. Why? Because you are definitely on the right track now. You just need to actually enter the train. That's what it says, right? Enter the train. It's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like there should be a suitcase here that he left behind. And he's got this new suitcase. That's the way I would have drawn the card. Because it would have said, I left this suitcase behind because it was full of nothing. Full of things that I've already learned, things I've already gone through, past mistakes and past things that I've grown past. Learning on my journey. And now I've packed a new bag to leave. And this brings in this new cycle and this new sun and this new vitality within you. And it brings in these new desires of wanting to do things. But we knew that, though, too, when you became the Queen of Wands. When you got creative about the situation, you started using the intentions and the desires and started getting strong. And that made you start thinking, right? That's what makes you start thinking. Well, you know what? And that's a good way to start thinking. And if it has something to do with somebody else, don't let them be the energy vampire, right? Holding on to your energy. I let you go. Why do you have my energy? What kind of vampire are you? Why do I let you win? Because if I'm sad and I'm upset and I'm going to hold that for a long time, that means you win. Because even though we're not together, you're still feeding off my energy. I'm still pouring all this energy to you. So don't let them win. You go get yourself. Get back to where you need to be and stay on the track that you're on. You just need, like I said, to pack the new bag and let the other bag go. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. And Happy New Year's to each and every one of you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.